imagine something with me tonight. Picture yourself in a library just as the last light of evening filters through tall windows, the kind of place where knowledge lives in every corner, where every book holds understanding you've touched and made your own. You're here because something important is coming, an exam, a test, a moment where you'll need to reach into that vast library of your mind. Tonight, we're going to make sure that when that moment comes, you'll be calm, confident, and completely connected to everything you know. Every page you've studied is still open somewhere in your mind, waiting. Do not listen while driving or operating machinery. If you have a medical or psychological condition, please consult a medical professional before listening. This session will be best enjoyed with headphones in a safe, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. Now take a breath and let yourself settle into this journey. So let yourself settle now. Feel the weight of your body sinking into whatever surface supports you. The library around you is growing quieter. The last visitors have gone home. The librarians have dimmed the lights. You're alone here with all this knowledge, all these books that represent everything you've learned, everything you've studied. And you know what? You don't need to carry all that weight anymore. The library will hold it for you. Your mind will hold it for you. Let your shoulders drop. Let your breathing slow. This is your space now, your sanctuary of learning, where pressure dissolves and confidence takes root. Notice how the warm amber light falls across the reading tables. Feel yourself moving deeper into this quiet space. As you walk between the shelves, each book spine represents something you know, something you've absorbed. Math concepts, fantastische, historical dates, scientific principles, language patterns. They're all here, organized perfectly in your mental library. Run your fingers along these spines of knowledge. They respond to your touch, glowing softly, reminding you that this information lives within you now. You don't have to force it. You don't have to strain. It's simply there, ready when you need it. Now settle into the most comfortable reading chair in this library. It's positioned perfectly near a window where moonlight streams in, soft and silver. As you sink into this chair, you sink deeper into a state of complete calm. Your breathing is natural, easy. Your mind is clear but relaxed. The morning when you sit for your exam, you'll remember this feeling, this confidence, this trust in your own knowledge. You'll feel the same calm certainty you feel right now. The pressure will transform into focus. The anxiety will become clarity. You know what you need to know. You are prepared. You are ready. Let yourself go deeper now into this knowing. Now you're deeper in this library than you've ever been before, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. This is your sanctuary of knowledge, and every book that surrounds you represents something you've learned, something you know. Feel the weight of all this wisdom around you. Not heavy, but substantial. Comforting. Like a warm blanket of understanding that wraps around your mind. The moonlight has grown softer now, and in this gentle glow, you can sense something remarkable happening. Every page you've ever studied, every concept you've ever grasped is still here, still open, still accessible. They're not stored away in some dusty corner of your mind. They're right here at your fingertips, organized perfectly, waiting for the moment you need them most. Now on the left side of this vast library space, here on these shelves, your logical mind has been organizing everything with perfect precision. Mathematics flows in elegant sequences. Historical dates arrange themselves in chronological order. Scientific principles stack neatly, each one supporting the next. Feel how systematically your mind works, how it categorizes, analyzes, breaks down complex information into manageable pieces. This is your analytical strength, and it's incredibly powerful. Every formula you've learned shift your awareness to the right side of this library. Every logical connection you've creative is crystal clear, weaving connections in ways that amaze you. Organized patterns will flow between seemingly unrelated concepts to your stories, to link facts together in memorable chains. Your left brain visual images make abstract ideas concrete and everything perfectly. Feel the warmth of intuitive understanding spreading through your consciousness. This is where your insights live, where sudden clarity strikes like gentle lightning. Your right brain sees the big picture, the context that gives meaning to all those organized facts. It's the artist painting with knowledge, creating understanding that goes beyond mere memorization. When you need to synthesize information, to see connections, to explain concepts in new ways, this creative wisdom is here, ready to dance with your analytical mind. Logical, perfect, and creative mind work together as one powerful team. Every fact I know is connected to every other fact in a web of understanding. I don't just memorize. I truly comprehend. I don't just study. I absorb knowledge into the very fabric of who I am. When I sit for my exam, I sit with the confidence of someone who has built a cathedral of learning, stone by stone, connection by connection. My knowledge is not fragile or temporary. It is solid, integrated, and absolutely accessible whenever I need it. I trust my mind completely. In this left section of your mental library, feel confidence building like a steady, warm fire. Each study session you've completed adds another log to this fire. Every practice problem you've solved makes it burn brighter. Your preparation has been thorough, systematic, complete. Feel this certainty settling into your bones. You know your material. You've done the work. On exam day, this confidence will be your steady companion. When you encounter a challenging question, you'll feel this same calm certainty. Your prepared mind will methodically work through the problem. Now, in the step section, logical feel your memory awakening. You've trained for garden in Every concept blooms effortlessly. The pressure doesn't intimidate you. Visual images become crystal clear. Stories and examples flow like a gentle stream, carrying facts along with ease. Your analytical skills are sharp, doesn't strained or perfectly calibrated for success. It simply opens naturally the way flowers open to sunlight. Feel how easily information surfaces when you need it. Your mind has created countless pathways to every piece of knowledge, like a well-designed city where you can reach any destination by multiple routes. If one path is blocked, 10 others remain open. Your recall is fluid, graceful, intuitive. During your exam, answers will simply appear in your consciousness, like trusted friends arriving at exactly the right moment. Your memory is not just strong, it's wise, bringing you exactly what you need. My confidence and my memory work together in perfect symphony. When I need knowledge, it flows to me effortlessly. When I need clarity, my mind becomes still and clear, like a mountain lake. I perform best under challenge because challenge reveals my true strength. Every exam I take is simply an opportunity to demonstrate what I already know. My mind is a masterpiece of preparation, organization, and natural ability. I trust myself completely. I am ready. I am calm. I am brilliant. Deeper now into this sacred space of learning, you and this library have become one entity. You're not separate from your knowledge. You are your knowledge. Feel how every book, every page, every concept has merged with your essence. The temperature here is perfect. Not too warm, not too cool, but exactly right for deep contemplation and absolute recall. Your breathing synchronizes with the rhythm of understanding itself. Each breath in draws in clarity. Each breath out releases any tension, any doubt, any worry that might have been clinging to you. The weight of accumulated wisdom doesn't burden you. It grounds you, stabilizes you, makes you unshakable. The morning when you walk into that exam room, you carry this entire library with you, not as something external you've memorized, but as something that has become part of who you are at the deepest level. Left hemisphere of perfect organization, feel one final wave of absolute certainty washing over you. Every logical structure in your mind has been reinforced and strengthened. Your problem-solving abilities are operating at peak efficiency. You see patterns instantly. You recognize the underlying principles that connect all knowledge. Mathematical relationships are elegant and clear. Scientific concepts flow in logical sequences. Historical connections are obvious and memorable. When you encounter any question in the morning, your trained analytical mind will immediately categorize right hemisphere, identify the relevant inspiration and intuition flowing like liquid gold through your consciousness. Not just prepare, your ability to synthesize information is remarkable. You don't just know redundancies into your learning. You understand success is inevitable. Their broader context, their logical interconnection, precision instrument, perfectly calibrated, ready to perform with absolute excellence into harmonious understanding. Visual memory serves you perfectly. Verbal recall flows like music. Creative insights spark exactly when you need them most. You have the rare ability to explain complex concepts simply, to find unique approaches to challenging problems. Your imagination supports your intelligence, making learning joyful and recall effortless. The morning, as you demonstrate your knowledge, you do so not just with accuracy, but with elegance, not just with correctness, but with creativity. You are a complete thinker, bringing both precision and artistry to every piece of knowledge I have ever learned lives within me as a trusted ally. My preparation is complete. My confidence is unshakable. My memory is perfect. When I need any information, it appears instantly and clearly. I perform with excellence because excellence is my natural state. Pressure transforms into focus. Challenge transforms into opportunity. Every question becomes a chance to showcase the magnificent capabilities I have developed. I am ready. I am prepared. I am destined for success. My mind is my greatest asset, and I trust it completely. Every lesson you've absorbed, like sunlight streaming through those tall library windows, warming the pages of your mind. Each concept you've studied radiates gentle heat, a comforting glow that spreads through your consciousness. The warmth of understanding fills every corner of your awareness. Mathematics flows like warm honey through your thoughts, each formula glowing with amber light. History unfolds in golden threads, each date and event radiating with the warmth of familiarity. Science pulses with the heat of discovery, every principle burning bright and clear in your memory. This warmth is yours forever, a steady flame that never dims. Now feel the crystal for any exam. Perfect mental clarity, internal fire, like the crisp air that flows through this quiet, the comforting heat of total your preparation. Operates with your the precision doesn't just exist. Each thought it's sharp and perfectly formed. Cool clarity with the cuts through any confusion. Every answer emerges from this radiant focus, becomes Arctic sharp, cutting through distractions with the precision of wind. Memory crystallizes in perfect formations, each fact as clear and pure as mountain snow. Logic flows like a cool mountain stream, carrying solutions to every problem with effortless ease. This coolness protects you from the heat of pressure, the fire of anxiety. When faced with challenging questions, this inner coolness keeps your thinking sharp and your recall pristine. You are unshakable ice, unmeltable under any pressure. Your answers emerge with the clarity of crystal, perfectly formed and utterly correct. The cool depths of your mind hold infinite wisdom, accessible with the touch of a single clarity. My knowledge burns bright with passion, while my mind remains crystal clear under any pressure. I am both the comforting fire of deep understanding and the sharp ice of perfect focus. In every exam, I am unshakable, warm with confidence, cool with precision. I am the master of both heat and frost, wielding each as the moment requires. Every memory flows with silk smooth ease through your consciousness, like pages turning in this peaceful library, each one gliding effortlessly to the next. Your recall is polished marble, perfectly smooth, without friction or resistance. Information slides into awareness with the grace of water over stone, each fact appearing exactly when needed with liquid perfection. Your mind operates like the smoothest machine, every component moving in perfect harmony. Thoughts glide along neural pathways that are silk-lined highways, carrying knowledge at the speed of light without any turbulence. When you reach for any piece of information, it flows to you like honey, thick with certainty. Feel the absolute solidity of your knowledge base has been polished to perfection. Like ancient library, no rough edges, stone no stone of unshakable truth. Every subject you've studied crystallized through granite certainty, smooth forming an impenetrable foundation. Each concept sliding perfectly into place from mountain bedrock, weathered by study until it stands eternal, understanding, unmovable, smooth as the each concept has the weight of marble, the density of diamond, the permanence of steel. Your knowledge doesn't bend or break under pressure. It is the pressure, the solid ground from which all answers. Your confidence has the texture of polished stone, smooth yet unbreakable, refined yet completely reliable. When challenges come, they crash against your solid understanding like waves against an unmovable cliff. You are built of knowledge so dense, so compacted by learning, that nothing can shake your foundation. Your mind is a fortress of facts, each one fitted perfectly into place, creating a structure of absolute reliability. My knowledge flows with perfect smoothness while standing on the most solid foundation imaginable. I am fluid grace moving over unshakable bedrock. My mind operates with silk smooth precision, while my understanding remains granite solid forever. I am the perfect marriage of flow and strength, movement and stability. I am unbreakably smooth, unmovably fluid. Move like the gentle evening breeze through these library halls, carrying ideas with perfect ease from one chamber of your mind to another. Knowledge flows through you like a river that knows exactly where it's going, never rushing, never hesitating, always finding the perfect path. Your mind operates in constant, graceful motion, ideas dancing together in perfect choreography, facts swirling into solutions with the elegance of falling leaves. When questions arise, your awareness flows toward answers like water finding its course, natural and effortless. Your understanding moves in waves, each concept building on the last in beautiful rhythm. Learning flows through you without resistance, each new insight joining the current of your expanding. In the center of your being lies perfect exam situation, library in the depth of like a gentle, utterly peaceful, completely centered, with absolutely unshakable. Bring your confidence rests to the still of your motionless as mountain. You are motion itself, quiet, fluid, starlight, graceful. From this place of absolute calm, knowledge of all questions with serene detachment, knowing that every answer already exists within your stillness. Your core remains unmoved by external pressure, untouched by the chaos of test anxiety. You are the eye of every storm, the quiet center around which all solutions revolve. In this stillness, your knowledge organizes itself perfectly, each piece finding its proper place without effort. Your mind becomes a still, clear lake reflecting truth with perfect accuracy. When others rush and panic, you remain centered in this deep calm, drawing answers from the infinite well of your peaceful awareness. You are stillness itself, unmoving, unshakable, utterly at peace. From this place of perfect calm, all achievements become effortless. You rest in confidence that cannot be disturbed. I move with perfect fluidity when action is needed, yet remain absolutely centered in unshakable peace. I am dynamic stillness, flowing calm, moving rest. My thoughts dance when required, yet my confidence never wavers. I am motion and stillness unified, the complete master of my own mind. In every exam, I am both the graceful flow of perfect answers and the unmovable mountain of absolute confidence. I am complete. Spreading through your mind like sunlight through library windows, each ray illuminating another page of knowledge you've absorbed. Every book you've ever touched has left its warm imprint in your memory, creating a glowing constellation of understanding that radiates from within. This warmth isn't just comfort, it's the heat of active knowledge. Neurons firing in perfect sequence, synapses lighting up like a network of golden threads. You can feel this intellectual warmth pooling in your temples, your forehead, spreading down into your chest where confidence grows like a steady flame. Each fact you've learned burns bright and clear, while your left side each concept you've mastered adds its right side discovers the crystal clear coolness of perfect focus. The temperature like stepping into a library flows through an alcove where thoughts heating become sharp uncertainty. This isn't cold, it's the refreshing clarity that cuts through complexity. Is the heat of preparation meeting opportunity straight to the heart of any problem of readiness. Feel this crystalline focus spreading through your right temple, down your right arm, settling into your right side like a gentle mountain breeze that clears away mental fog. Your thoughts become crisp, clean, organized, each one standing out in perfect detail against this cool backdrop of concentration. This is the temperature of laser focus, the coolness that keeps emotion steady while your mind operates with surgical precision. Every answer you seek rises to the surface of this clear, cool consciousness, like truth emerging from still water. The cool clarity doesn't compete with warmth. It complements it, creating the perfect climate for peak performance. Warm with understanding, cool with clarity. My mind operates in ideal conditions now, neither too heated nor too cold, but perfectly balanced for optimal performance. I am the comfortable climate of confidence, where knowledge stays warm and accessible, while focus remains crystal clear. I am thermal equilibrium of excellence. left side, feel the rising heat of true understanding, not just facts memorized, but concepts that have become part of you, burning with the intensity of genuine comprehension. This heat isn't rushing or frantic, it's the steady burn of a library's old radiator, reliable and constant, warming every corner of your consciousness. Each subject you've studied adds fuel to this internal fire, creating a sustainable flame of knowledge that will never burn out. Feel this heat in your left hand, your left shoulder, spreading across your left chest. The accumulated warmth of every hour you've spent learning, every connection you've made between ideas. This is the right side discovers different information, the sublime coolness of absolute temperature under which understanding, like crystalline shade into ancient libraries where nothing can disturb glow with this coolness flows through every right temple, easily accessible, right shoulder, every learned down, ready to surface exactly, bringing with it the gift of unshakable composure, bright and true within you. No test anxiety can penetrate this cool shield. No pressure can raise the temperature of your steady confidence. Feel this cooling presence settling into your right chest, your right hand, creating a zone of perfect calm where your best self naturally emerges. This isn't numbness, it's the cool precision of a master craftsperson, the steady temperature where excellence becomes inevitable. Your breathing stays even, your heartbeat remains steady, your mind operates from this cool center of absolute certainty. Every challenge that approaches meets this wall of cool confidence and dissolves, leaving only the clear path to your success. You are unflappably cool, serenely certain, perfectly calibrated, completely ideal temperature where knowledge burns bright, yet emotions stay cool. I am neither overheated with anxiety nor cooled by doubt. I am thermal perfection where understanding runs hot and confidence runs cool, creating the exact conditions where excellence thrives. I am the perfect climate of peak performance. Discover the sacred fire of memory itself, every moment of learning now burning like a torch that illuminates exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. This isn't random heat, it's the focused flame of perfect recall, each memory burning bright and clear in its proper place, ready to light up at your command. Feel this fire warming your left temple, spreading behind your left eye, down through your left side. The accumulated glow of every study session, every eureka moment, every connection made between ideas. This fire of memory burns without consuming, illuminates without blinding, warms without overwhelming. Each fact you've learned, your right side this flame a different treasure, making it the crystalline ice of absolute precision, where every answer forms with the perfect clarity of like a crystal beacon, beautiful, cutting through any fog of confusion to show you exactly the information you see. Precision of a figure skater carving that transforms studying into knowing that makes preparation into confidence, effort into effortlessly precision, settling into fire of your memory, burns eternal right shoulder, flowing down your right arm like liquid clarity that hardens into perfect accuracy. Every calculation becomes ice sharp, every every analysis cuts through confusion like a blade through silk. This precision operates at the temperature where mistakes cannot survive, where only correct answers can take form. Your right hand grows cool with this power. Your right side radiates the confidence that comes from knowing your responses will be exactly right. This ice of precision never melts under pressure. Instead, pressure only makes it more perfect, more beautiful, more absolutely certain. You are precision personified, accuracy embodied, exactness, memory burning bright, precision crystal clear. I operate at the exact temperature where peak performance is inevitable. My left side glows with the warmth of understanding, while my right side sparkles with the coolness of accuracy. I am perfectly calibrated for excellence, ideally conditioned for success. I am the perfect temperature of mastery. Settling deeper into this perfect temperature, you feel yourself sinking into the most comfortable learning state imaginable, like finding the ideal spot in a library where the lamp casts just the right amount of warmth while a gentle breeze keeps the air perfectly cool. Your entire being now operates at the temperature of genius, where thoughts flow like warm honey yet crystallize with ice-sharp clarity. This is your natural state now, this perfect climate of the mind where knowledge lives and thrives. Every fiber of your being resonates with this ideal temperature, not too hot, not too cold, but exactly right for the emergence of your highest potential. You are becoming the living embodiment of perfect learning conditions, carrying this ideal climate within you wherever you go. This temperature follows you into any test, any challenge, any moment when your knowledge needs to shine forth. You are perfectly conditioned for success. As this perfect temperature settles into your very bones, you realize that you have become the library itself, warm with accumulated wisdom, cool with disciplined focus, perfectly climate controlled for optimal learning and recall. Your consciousness now operates like the finest academic institution, where every piece of knowledge finds its perfect temperature for storage and retrieval. You are both the warm hearth where understanding grows and the cool vault where precision is preserved. This thermal perfection is your natural state now, your birthright as a learner, your permanent upgrade as a student of life. No external temperature can disturb this inner climate you've created. You carry the perfect learning environment within you, always. Every thought is catalogued with precision, where every memory is indexed and cross-referenced, where the vast collection of your knowledge stands ready to serve you at a moment's notice. You understand now that you have always been this magnificent library. Every textbook you've opened, every lecture you've attended, every note you've written, all of it has been building this incredible repository of wisdom that lives within you. And just as this library remains open even when the lights grow dim, your knowledge remains accessible even under the pressure of examination. The same steady confidence that keeps these books organized and findable is the confidence that will guide your hand as you write, that will bring the right answers to your mind exactly when you need them. You are someone who carries the quiet authority of accumulated learning. You are someone who trusts in the vast library of your own prepared mind. You are someone who understands that every moment of study, every hour of preparation has been building toward this deep, unshakable confidence that now flows through your entire being, like warm light filling every corner of this peaceful space. You are someone who enters examination rooms with the same calm presence that fills this library at closing time, unhurried, centered, completely prepared. You are someone who reads each question with the careful attention of a scholar discovering a rare manuscript, understanding that every word matters, taking the time needed to fully comprehend before responding. You are someone who accesses memory with the efficiency of the finest librarian, knowing exactly which shelf holds the information you seek, moving through your mental catalogue with practiced grace. When you encounter difficult questions, you are someone who pauses, breathes, and listens to the wisdom that speaks from the quiet depths of your preparation. You are someone who trusts the process of recall, understanding that sometimes the best answers emerge not from frantic searching, but from patient, confident waiting. You are someone who writes with the steady hand of knowledge, each word flowing from the deep well of your understanding. You are someone who completes examinations with the satisfaction of work well done, knowing you have shared the best of what you know. This is who you are, and this is who you will always be when it matters most. You are someone who carries wisdom lightly but surely, who faces challenges with the quiet strength that comes from thorough preparation. As you rest here in this warm sanctuary of learning, feel how your memory system reorganizes itself into something even more powerful than before. Every fact you've learned, every concept you've mastered, every skill you've developed, all of it now arranged with library-like precision in your mind. The pathways to this information become clearer, wider, more easily traveled. Your recall mechanism operates now with the reliability capability of automatic lighting responding instantly when needed, illuminating exactly what you're looking for without hesitation or doubt. Each subject area becomes its own perfectly organized section, each topic a clearly marked aisle, each specific piece of information a book that opens immediately to the exact page you need. This enhanced system becomes part of you permanently, integrated so deeply into your natural functioning that accessing knowledge becomes as automatic as breathing. The morning next week, whenever you sit for examination, this same organized, accessible, confident recall system will be there, functioning perfectly. The warm, calm presence you feel right now in this library setting becomes your natural state in any academic environment. Your mind carries forward this sense of being perfectly prepared, completely capable, entirely ready for whatever questions may come. Someone who understands that true academic confidence comes not from knowing everything, but from trusting deeply in your ability to access what you have learned. You are someone who recognizes that every moment of preparation has been worthwhile, that every page studied, every problem solved, every concept grasped has contributed to the magnificent collection of knowledge that now rests within you. You are someone who faces exams not as threats to overcome, but as opportunities to demonstrate the depth of your learning and the clarity of your understanding. You are someone who writes answers not with desperate urgency, but with the measured confidence of a scholar sharing insights from years of study. You are someone who remains calm under pressure because you know that pressure cannot diminish the knowledge you have carefully accumulated. It only serves to focus your attention on what matters most. You are someone who finishes examinations with the quiet satisfaction that comes from having done your best work, from having shared the wealth of your preparation generously and completely. This confidence is now part of your academic identity, as natural and permanent as the knowledge itself. The library of your knowledge remains always open, always organized, always ready to serve you with exactly what you need to succeed. Feel now how this perfect recall system activates fully, becoming as reliable as the circulation system in your body, as automatic as the beating of your heart. When you need to remember formulas, they appear in your mind clearly written, as if displayed on a perfectly lit board. When you need to recall concepts, they emerge complete with all their connections and implications, like opening a book to find not just the answer you seek, but the full context that makes that answer meaningful. When you need to access analytical skills, they engage smoothly and powerfully, like the perfectly maintained engines of thought that they have become through your diligent practice. This system operates independently of anxiety or stress. In fact, it works more efficiently when you are calm, more brilliantly when you are confident, more completely when you trust in its reliable functioning. Every examination becomes simply another opportunity to experience the pleasure of this perfectly organized recall system, doing exactly what it was designed to do. Now the evening grows deeper in this warm library, and you can feel the day's learning settling into your bones like the perfect temperature we found together. The knowledge doesn't strain or push, it simply rests, perfectly organized, waiting patiently for the morning's call to service. Your breathing has found the rhythm of deep study, that focused, steady pace that accompanies your finest thinking. Your body melts further into this comfortable space, every muscle releasing, every tension dissolving into the warm, supportive embrace of complete preparation. The quiet here is profound, the kind of silence that comes when all the work is done, when every book has been studied, when every note has been taken, when nothing remains but the deep satisfaction of readiness. You are held here in this moment of perfect academic peace, surrounded by the wisdom you've gathered, supported by the confidence you've built, resting in the knowledge that you are completely and beautifully prepared for whatever lies ahead. The last patrons have left this sanctuary of learning, but you belong here. You are home here. You are perfectly at peace here in this warm space of organized knowledge. As the last lights dim in this sanctuary of learning, feel yourself drifting even deeper into this state of perfect academic readiness. Your conscious mind can rest now, knowing that all the important work has been done. The studying, the organizing, the preparing, the building of confidence. In this deep place, your unconscious mind continues the gentle work of integration, filing away now's learning, strengthening the pathways to recall, polishing the systems of memory until they shine like the finest academic tools. You drift on currents of warm certainty, floating through layers of deepening rest, each breath taking you further into the profound peace that comes from being completely, thoroughly, beautifully prepared. The library around you fades into the background, but its essence remains, that sense of organized wisdom, that feeling of comprehensive readiness, that quiet confidence of the well-prepared mind. Sleep comes naturally now, easily, like the gentle closing of a book at the end of a perfect day of learning. Every page you've ever studied remains open somewhere in your mind, accessible, clear, ready to serve you exactly when needed. Rest now in the deep peace of academic readiness. Feel the warm certainty flowing through every part of your being, the certainty that comes from thorough preparation, from organized knowledge, from confidence built on the solid foundation of dedicated study. Your mind holds all that you need, arranged perfectly, accessible completely, ready to serve you brilliantly when the time comes. The scholar within you rests peacefully, knowing that the work is done, that the preparation is complete, that the confidence is earned and real and permanent. The morning you will carry this peaceful readiness into whatever challenges await, but for now, simply rest in the satisfaction of being beautifully, thoroughly, completely prepared. The library of your knowledge stands quiet and organized, every resource in its place, every pathway clear, every memory accessible and bright. Sleep deepens now, carrying you gently through the night on waves of quiet confidence and earned peace. Sleep now, completely, perfectly, ready. In the morning, you will carry this confidence, this readiness, this deep sense of academic preparation into whatever challenges await. But for now, simply rest in the warm certainty of a mind beautifully prepared, a spirit completely confident, a heart at peace with its own capability. Every page you've ever studied remains open somewhere in your mind, ready to be found exactly when needed. Sleep deeply, knowing that you are ready. Sleep peacefully, trusting in your preparation. Sleep completely, holding the quiet confidence of the scholar who knows their work is done. Rest now, and let sleep carry you gently through the night. Ready, prepared, confident, at peace. See, and now, even deeper into this sacred space of learning, feel how every piece of knowledge you've ever absorbed settles like sediment in still water. Layers upon layers of understanding, each fact, each concept, each insight finding its perfect place in the architecture of your mind. The weight of this accumulated wisdom feels substantial yet effortless. Like a library built not of stone but of starlight, each book a constellation of ideas waiting to shine exactly when you need them. Your breathing grows even slower, even deeper, as this vast repository of learning becomes part of your very being. On this left side of awareness, feel how your analytical mind weaves threads of logic through everything you've studied. Mathematical principles flowing like golden rivers between the stacks. Scientific laws arranging themselves in perfect, crystalline structures. Historical timelines unfurling like silk ribbons through the quiet air. Each formula, each theorem, each carefully reasoned argument settles into your neural pathways with the gentle persistence of morning dew on ancient paper. Your left hemisphere becomes a master librarian, cataloging every detail right side of consciousness, precision, intuition, painting broad strokes of understanding across the canvas of your mind. It will emerge, creative connection, effortlessly like night flowering jasmine between seemingly perfectly formed and the emotional resonance of every serve you and settling into your heart like warm amber, preserving precious memories. Feel how your right hemisphere sees the whole picture, the gestalt of your education, the beautiful tapestry where literature meets science, where history informs the current moment, where every subject you've studied becomes part of one magnificent, interconnected web of wisdom. This intuitive knowing grows stronger with each breath, preparing you to access not just facts, but the deeper meaning behind everything you've learned. Now merge into one perfectly unified scholar, logic and intuition dancing together in perfect harmony. Analysis and creativity flowing as one river of understanding. I am a complete learner, you realize with deep, quiet certainty. I am prepared, I am capable, I am ready. The distinction between left and right dissolves entirely as your whole brain becomes a single, integrated instrument of learning, fine-tuned and perfectly calibrated for the morning's success. Feel this unity settling into every cell, every synapse, every quantum of your being. Deeper still into this sanctuary of learning, notice the perfect temperature of knowledge as it fills your mind. Not the cold, factual data that sometimes feels overwhelming, but knowledge warmed by understanding, heated by your own curiosity, made comfortable by familiarity. Each subject you've mastered radiates its own gentle warmth. Mathematics like a steady hearth fire, reliable and comforting. Languages flowing like warm honey through your consciousness. Sciences pulsing with the heat of discovery. This warmth spreads through your entire being, creating the perfect climate for memory and recall, the ideal conditions for brilliance to flourish naturally and effortlessly. Left pathway of consciousness, how structured learning generates its own perfect heat. The warmth that comes from step-by-step mastery, from building understanding one careful brick at a time. Your methodical mind glows like coals in a carefully tended fire, each piece of knowledge you've systematically acquired, adding to this steady, reliable heat. Formulas warm your neural pathways like heated copper wiring, conducting clarity and precision through every calculation. Right hemisphere of awareness. Feel how intuitive understanding radiates its own unique, thorough preparation. The heat that comes from sudden unshakable confidence when everything clicks into place, from the joy of comprehension that lights up your entire being like sunrise over mountains. This is the warmth of creativity sparked by learning, of connections made between disparate ideas, of the beautiful aha moments that have punctuated your educational journey. Feel this creative heat flowing through you now, preparing you to see patterns the morning that others might miss, to make leaps of understanding that feel both surprising and perfectly natural. Now into the perfect climate for learning. I am ideally prepared for success, with cellular certainty. I carry within me both the steady heat of disciplined study and the bright flame of creative insight. Your mind becomes like a greenhouse where knowledge grows naturally, effortlessly, where every question you encounter the morning will bloom into clear, confident answers. This perfect internal temperature, neither the anxiety of being too hot nor the doubt of being too cold, but just right, optimally tuned for peak performance. Deeper now into the most sacred sections of this inner library, where the oldest and most precious knowledge resides. Here in the special collections of your mind, where wisdom has been aging like fine wine, becoming richer and more nuanced with time. The silence here is profound, the kind of quiet that exists only in spaces devoted entirely to learning, where every thought has been carefully curated, every memory lovingly preserved. In this deepest part of your scholastic self, you feel the presence of every teacher who has ever inspired you, every author whose words have shaped you, every moment of discovery that has expanded your universe. This is where your truest academic confidence lives, unshakable and eternal. Sphere of perfect stillness, feel how your organized mind has become like a master chess player who can see 20 moves ahead, completely motionless on the surface, yet underneath, calculating, processing, arranging every piece of information you've ever learned into optimal configurations for the morning's success. This stillness is not empty, but full, pregnant with possibility, loaded with potential energy that will release exactly when needed. While here, your systematic thinking settles into this profound consciousness, like a perfectly balanced equation river that stays exactly where it's going, ready to solve any problem within its mathematical precision, every creative logical grace, every imaginative leap that has led to understanding, every moment when learning felt like flying. This flow is not rushed but unhurried, not anxious but confident, moving with the natural rhythm of a mind that trusts its own vast capabilities. The morning, this flowing intelligence will carry you effortlessly from question to answer, from challenge to solution, like a river flowing inevitably toward the sea. Into one perfect state of academic being. I am both the calm lake and the flowing river, you realize with profound knowing. I am both the organized library and the creative flame that illuminates every page. In this deepest state of learning consciousness, you embody the complete scholar, methodical yet intuitive, precise yet creative, grounded yet transcendent. Your mind has become the perfect instrument for the morning's examination, tuned to exactly the right frequency for success, calibrated for brilliance, prepared for triumph. Rest now, in this perfect academic wholeness, this magnificent fusion of everything you are and